hit 'em. Alright fellas, I'm back with a quick handheld update. As you can see here, we have the 49 Merc in clear with the bare metal foil having been done. I know the lighting in here isn't the greatest there. That'll help a bit. It looks good on camera. It looks a lot better on camera than it actually is. I think the issue I ran into when I cleared it was that the ambient temperature here in my garage was a fair bit lower than it usually is. So when I put this in my dehydrator, see here, I've got, I don't know if you can really tell, I got some boogers in it, but there's also a bit more texture in it than I usually get. Usually 2K is pretty smooth, but I got some texture there I noticed in the roof, and there's a little tiny bit, a couple, again, you can see there are a couple boogers I got on the hood as well. The trunk down here and the side skirts are in a fairly good place, but nevertheless, I'm going to wet sand, cut and buff all this stuff, and then shine it up real good. So hopefully the next video will be right before final assembly, and then a walk around of what everything looks like when it's all put together. All right, so yeah, let me wrap this one up and let you guys get back to it. All right, fellas, real quick before we move on to the engine, I just wanted to come back and revisit this so you guys can see the process beginning, middle, and end. Right now, I've got the body sanded, and as you can see here in the light, the finish is a lot more dull, but on the plus side, you can also see that there is no longer any texture in that paint, which makes me happy. I actually went and did a first round of cutting and buffing, and you can see there that reflection in the roof that it was coming together really nice. But I had a speck there in the ceiling, or in the roof rather, that I wanted to get rid of. So I continued wet sanding on it, and I'm at this point just using 3M 3000 grit wet dried sandpaper to sand everything in a circular motion. I know that some people like to go north to south and then east to west with alternating grits, but I found that working with automotive 2K clear, you can in most cases get away with just like a 3000 grit and then a 5000 grit finisher, and use automotive products to bring back that shine. The shine that you're seeing at the top is a combination of two products: the Meguiar's Ultimate Compound, which is the first thing I do to address the major swirls and scratches, and then come in and finish with Meguiar's Ultimate Polish. These two together, the polish will address some of the swirl marks that may still show up when you finish with the rubbing compound, but the two of them together, I mean, as you could see here, that before I went in and sanded it and it got all dusty and everything, yeah, that's a really nice shine. So yeah, I using automotive clear and automotive products gives you a really nice factory showroom look, and that I'm really happy with for this build. So just wanted to show you the middle process of this, so that when I get on the other side and I've got it all polished and everything, you'll be able to compare and contrast where we started versus where we finished. All right, so up next, for real this time, up next we will we'll look at the engine. So as I mentioned prior, we are getting started on the engine, and here you can see the vast majority of pieces for the engine assembly. I've done a little bit of assembly here, getting the two halves of the block together, as well as the cylinder heads all glued up. in one piece. The next bit I'll be doing is, you can see there where my plug wires will attach. So I will, pardon me, I will cut those and drill them with a pin vise to open up holes to be able to run wires. The rest of the items here, a lot of this stuff was chromed. I believe these air cleaners were chrome previously, and I got rid of the chrome there. The other bit that I got rid of the chrome was this distributor cap here, and an interesting bit, if you can see it there, a quick count will show you that it is a 7-cylinder distributor cap. Like, I looked at it and was like, wait a minute, I'm counting that right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8th in the middle. So my plan for this is to just use some of the sprue goo to fill in the top of this, sand it smooth, and then drill my own holes, because, you know, as you can see there, that's not quite going to work. So yeah, we'll be making the necessary adjustments. As far as some of the other pieces here, I've got the valve covers. Those are finished in semi-gloss black. I'm going to run across the top with either a silver Sharpie or dry brush some aluminum to bring out that additional detail there. And with these breathers up top, I may well end up putting those in chrome with a Molotow pen. Also, I've got the exhaust headers taken care of here. They've both been sprayed. They're a dark metallic, and so I've got them. I've got both of them ready. So when the time comes for assembly, that stuff will be all taken care of. But, you know, as you can see here, we've got all the pieces ready for assembly. I was looking over the bits here with particularly the intake manifold, and saw that the intake manifold, you can see it there, has the carbs, has a lot of stuff already molded into it. I like the detail that's there, but I also had a couple wild ideas about enhancing what's there. So I will get to work on that, and we will see if I can make some headway on that. I, as always, will keep you appraised of my progress, and will update you guys in a future video. But for right now, that is going to do it. I'm going to get this stuff in primer, and then I'm probably going to call it a night for tonight. But the next video should show you some further progress. I'll have the body all the way polished, and you'll be able to see that, and hopefully I'll have something close to a final version of this block for you guys to see. But enough rambling on for now. This video's gone on for entirely too long. So you guys have a pleasant day or rest of the evening, depending on when you're watching this. And I will see you next time. All right? Bye.